Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on and encourage you real quick. Listen, I want to remind you of something, okay? So, use your voice. Use your words and your voice. Do you hear me? Your voice has power. Your words have power. What you say and speak out of your mouth manifests into reality. So you have to be mindful of what you are saying and what you're using your voice to speak out into the atmosphere. Okay. Now, when you are someone who is called to speak to people and or give messages to people and or be a messenger, whether that be in a position of, you being a pastor or a minister, or in the terms of you're someone who's a motivational speaker, someone who speaks for a living or talks for a living, your voice is very powerful in a sense that you are using your voice for the use and influence of other people. So you have to be mindful, okay, of your voice and how you use it and when you use it and what you say. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, especially those of you who walk in the gift of prophecy, for example, even if you are not prophesying, those of you that walk in that gift, if you are not prophesying, you have to be careful what you say, because your voice has more power than the average person. Do y'all hear me? So you got to be very mindful of your powerful voice and the uses that you use it for. Okay? That's why the word says there's death and life in the power of the tongue. However, some people have more power in their tongue than others, especially, like I said, if you're gifted in those areas, especially if you use your voice and your words that in a way in which it influences and or can influence how something may go or how someone may move in their life, or something you say makes a difference in how things transpire. I hope I'm making sense. Some of you don't even realize the power that you have in your voice. And I'm not saying if you're not gifted as a prophet that you don't have power in your voice, because you do. Everybody's words matter, and how you say what you say matters, and what you say matters, especially when you're speaking over yourself or over people who report to you, for example, or people who you have been assigned to. You gotta be careful what you say. Yeah. Remember, your voice has power. Remember, what you say matters, especially if you have been gifted in certain areas by God and gifted to, for example, be someone who speaks over and into the lives of people. Yeah. Be mindful what you say. Okay? You're not allowed, when you have those type of gifts, to just say whatever you want to say, because sometimes you might end up saying something that you did not intend to be manifested, but because you spoke it out of your mouth, it comes to pass. I might be speaking in parables to some of y'all, but those of you that get it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what you say, and you know the words you say, and you know how powerful your words are, and you know how careful you have to be when you speak certain things out into the atmosphere, even when you're not even serious and playing around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Okay? Now listen, those of you that are in influential positions and you influence the lives of other people, and or you have, your voice has power in certain areas or spaces, you also be mindful, okay, what you say. Be mindful. Even what you speak over yourself. Okay? What you speak over yourself as well. How you talk to yourself as well matters. Because I know some of y'all, be having some challenges in how you speak to yourself. Listen, you have to be nice and good to yourself too. You can't just be nice to other people and speak life to other people, but then behind closed door, you speaking death to your own self. That don't make no sense. Start speaking life to yourself. Start speaking life to your situation. Start speaking into the atmosphere what you want to see your life be. Okay? Because you have that type of power. All right? Okay. Yeah. But your voice is powerful. Use it for a good purpose. All right? Okay. All right, I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Now, you go out and make it a great day on purpose, and don't you go messing up nobody else's day. But especially those of you who have influence in your position that you're in, influence in your walk with God, and you hold certain types of gifts, and you, for example, have influence over other people. Your words are powerful. Be careful what you say, because what you say can make or break the situation or a person or the circumstance. Your voice has power. Use it wisely, okay? All right. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Now you go out and make it a great day on purpose. Don't you go mess up nobody else's day, okay? All right, I love y'all. Bye.